long as I'm with you. What? All about a 13-year-old girl.
Alright, what's up guys? You read the title, you saw the thumbnail. Today we're talking about the David situation. Now for those of you who don't know who this is or what's going on, I would like you guys all to meet David, the 20-year-old singer who went viral for making songs about his 13-year-old girlfriend. His 13-year-old girlfriend, who he allegedly also fucking kidnapped and murdered, and then wrote another song about that. He literally wrote a song about that. I am not kidding, by the way. It is called Romantic Homicide, and he literally says, I fucking killed you. Now to give you guys some backstory on this whole situation, basically about 13 days ago on September 9th, a dead body was found in a Tesla registered to David.
Breaking news details after a body was found inside a car at a Hollywood tow lot today. There's no immediate information about the identity of the person found inside, but Eyewitness News has learned the 2023 Tesla is registered in Hempstead, Texas to multi-platinum artist and musician David Anthony Burke, known professionally as David.
Now at the time when the body was stolen, David was currently on tour and apparently he registered the car as stolen, so he wasn't labeled as a suspect. But, you know, when I first heard about this, I was like, motherfucker, what? He did that shit, hello? It is literally a dead body in his own fucking car. Not to mention, like I said before, he has literally written songs about this, okay? Romantic Homicide, in the back of my car, you died. Okay? That is not even a bar at this point. That is just an unfortunately factual statement.
Killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true.
As a matter of fact, that is literally just a confession, but like in music form, you know? He literally said she died in his fucking car. But either way, because David is a very popular singer and people like that never do horrible things, a lot of people came to his defense trying to figure out why is there a dead body in this motherfucker's car, okay? He didn't murder the guy, right? Now, some people were saying that the car was stolen and used for a murder. Other people were saying that the body was planted to frame David, but nah. Okay, the body was a 13-year-old girl that he was fucking dating, which by the way means that this Romantic Homicide song was literally about killing a 13-year-old girl in his car. That song went viral on TikTok too, which not only makes this dude a fucking girlfriend killer, but it also makes him a goddamn pedophile, alright? Double homicide, no pun intended. Now, the body in the car was identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, but apparently her and David were like talking and dating for over 2 years, which means that she was 13 when they started talking. David is currently 20 years old, which would make him 18 at the time. That's just fucking devious. Oh my god. Now, if you're wondering how people found out that they were dating, basically there's been a bunch of messages leaked between them saying like, I mean, yeah, they're clearly fucking dating. They also had matching tattoos, were seen together on stream before. But what I think is the most obvious part was the songs, because, you know, he would mention her in his songs. He would mention a fucking 15-year-old girl in his songs. He also talks about her murder in his songs, and it's not even debatable. He literally sings, I did that shit. But what I think is the funniest part, not that any of this is funny, but apparently there's been leaked images of him paying off middle schoolers to be quiet about his relationship. Now, these photos could totally be for something else, but if they're real, really think about that, bro. That's kind of funny. This guy is meeting middle schoolers in parking lots to pay them hush money about his relationship, dude. This is a fucking, like, celebrity. This is David we're talking about. Take away the fame and the followers and clout. This is just a fucking college-age freak who's having sex with 15-year-olds and paying off her classmates. Like, oh my god. And you want to know the craziest part about all of this? I remember when I saw that the body was first identified, that there was no suspects listed. Like, hello? You're really telling me you have not a single fucking suspect as to who killed this girl? Like, I didn't even know who David was before this, so I'm completely unbiased. This motherfucker did that shit. Come on, look at the evidence. First things first, the body was in his car, okay? I feel like that's a pretty big indicator that this guy should be it was his goddamn car. And then second of all, the messages, the screenshots. The dude had matching tattoos with this girl, okay? He went to a tattoo shop with a 13-year-old girl and got a matching tattoo with her. Keep in mind, by the way, the tattoo artist had to ID her before he gave her the tattoo. So he probably had a conversation with this guy, and David was like, yeah, I'm her legal guardian. I'm giving her consent to get this tattoo. Ah! So as of right now, the evidence we have is the body of the girl being found in David's car. The fact that David was actually fucking dating this chick, had matching tattoos with her, had screenshots and messages, was paying off her classmates to not tell people that he's dating her, okay? Now, if all of that is still not convincing you that this guy did it, okay, what about his fucking songs? What about the goddamn, the art pieces he makes that literally go into detail about his fucking relationship with a goddamn minor? Like, I know I mentioned this song a million times, but Romantic Homicide, okay? In the back of my car, she died, okay? He just stated what happened. That's not even a lyric. Like, when the cops sit down and question this guy, what the fuck is he gonna say? So it says right here that, in the back of your car, she died. Yeah, but it was stolen. Shit, we need a new suspect. There's also, like, a bunch of other songs where if you listen to the lyrics, you're like, hold on, wait a second. He's talking about a minor.
I don't care how long it takes.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by I don't care how long it takes? You don't care how long it takes for your girlfriend to be of legal age so you don't have to pay off middle schoolers to keep your fucking secret? Is that what you mean, David? And you know, the craziest part is that this guy makes like sad heartbreak music, okay? I bet you a lot of his fans would listen to his shit in times of sadness, right? So to think about millions of people listening to David when they just got their heart broken, and in reality they're listening to some guy just fucking sing about his predatory fantasies, that is crazy. Like, I understand that it's art and that he's expressing himself, but you don't think at least once while recording these songs he wasn't like, you know, this is totally about a fucking 15-year-old. Let me chill out, you know? And then on top of that, dude, this guy is like the fucking pedophile version of King Von, you know? You know how King Von would kill people and then rap about it? And that's what this guy would do. He's like TK. You know, TK was on the run from the police and dropped a fucking song about it, all right? This guy murdered his, like, 13-year-old girlfriend and then made literal songs about it, dude. Like, this guy really does this shit, okay? He was a pedophile waiting for his, like, 13-year-old girlfriend to become an adult so he can make their relationship public, right? And he wrote a fucking song about it, dude. He's like NBA YoungBoy, but a pedophile. He's like, I don't even know. He's like NBA likes young boys. I don't know. There's also this unreleased song on his Twitter where he says this.
Nobody ever caught me, but I've spoken too soon. In the back of a police car.
That right there was just a straight up confession. No interpretation needed. God damn. Now, I know that I've said multiple times that I think this guy is guilty, but for the sake of not being fucking sued into the ground, I'm gonna say that it's all alleged. I don't know if this guy actually did it. But one thing I can say for sure is that this dude's a fucking freak. Allegedly, they met when this girl was 12, you know? And this is a photo of this girl. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's safe to say that she looks like a fucking child, all right? And that would make this guy a freak by transitive property because he pursued her and tried to get with her. You know, I mean, he fucking dated her. They had matching goddamn tattoos. He took her to the fucking tattoo parlor and got a matching tattoo with her, dude, as her legal fucking guardian. Think about that. All right? A lot of people are also saying that she lied about her age. One, I don't think that fucking matters, okay? Because she was murdered, all right? I don't think doing anything requires you to be murdered unless you like murdered other people, you know? And then on top of that, dude, that's not an excuse. Look at her. This looks like a fucking fetus, okay? She is still crying, all right? That was kind of weird. But regardless, dude, this is a literal child, and this is what she looked like when they met, all right? This dude's a fucking freak. He's a pedophile. All right, so when it comes to my final thoughts, you guys already know them. What am I gonna... I already said everything. Allegedly, this dude's guilty, but apparently he's not a suspect. I don't know, dude. Fucking... That's my final thoughts. One thing I don't understand is why famous people always fucking do this. Why do they always go for the children, you know? Why? You feel me? Like, this guy was 19 years old, had a hit song, you know, was featured on Invincible, my favorite TV show, right? And then he just fucking murders his 14-year-old girlfriend and ruins his entire career. Like, what the fuck, David? What is your issue? Like, first things first, he killed her. That's not okay, you know? That's crazy. Murdering people's really bad. But then second of all, dude, look, this was when, you're a pedophile. Look at this girl. Like, how the fuck do you pursue this as an 18-year-old and not just feel like uncomfortable or weird, okay? And it's not even like an age thing, or I mean, it is. It's definitely an age thing. But listen, all right, I'm a senior in college, okay? And I was at a party the other day, and this girl was flirting with me, very obviously, okay? And you know, she was pretty attractive. She was very pretty. But then she tells me that she's a fucking freshman, all right? that means that she is at the most 19 years old. But forget the age part, all right? I am a senior in college, okay? I have been here for 3 fucking years, all right? This girl just graduated high school like a few months ago and is living in the dorms, okay? I am getting ready to graduate and she's trying to figure out her living situation for her sophomore year, okay? Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? It is weird because of the gap of maturity. All right? It's more than just the age, okay? Now listen, if this girl was fucking, I don't know, like 2 years older, then yeah, that'd be chill. She spent 3 years on this campus. She knows what she's doing, just like I know what I'm doing. It wouldn't be weird for me to take that chance sexually. You feel me? But when it comes to freshmen, like cracking freshmen, bro, this girl just moved in a few months ago. You feel me? Like, that's basically my whole point. Like, it's just weird. How do people not have that, like, that feeling in their body, like, yo, like, this is kind of weird. This girl's really young and, like, not anywhere near my sense of, like, maturity. You feel what? You know what I'm saying? And the same logic can be applied, like, the opposite way, okay? Have you ever met, like, an older couple who have, like, a 12-year age gap difference, but, like, one's 60 and the other one's 48? That's not that weird, because if we're being totally honest, a 60-year-old and a 48-year-old, not much, I mean, like, yeah, one's 12 years older, but, like, they're pretty much in the same stage of life. There's not a big maturity gap between those gaps, right? But now let's take a 24-year-old and a 12-year-old, okay? One is a grown-ass man, and the other one is a fucking child, okay? One is paying his taxes, the other one's playing with fucking Legos, all right? That is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, all in all, I think it's safe to say that if this guy David isn't a murderer, which I think he is, he's definitely a pedophile. So, pretty shitty situation for him. But, yeah, guys, I think that is going to be the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope I educated at least one of you. If you liked it, subscribe. If you didn't, fuck you. What are you watching, doing this far? Love me or hate me, you watched. So, I don't know. But regardless, that's going to be the video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope I educated at least one of you. I already said all this bullshit. And, yeah, peace out. Love you all. Bye. I have to talk over this because it's copyrighted now. Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. You know I'm really shiesty.